hard fought win that all year?
There's been a few, but where we at roster-wise, the way we have to be patient. People don't understand that playing roaming and ref against righties, it takes away certain cards late in the game. So you have to be very patient, understanding that Sogard's a switch hitter, Hammy might hit, and we were patient through the process, and at the end, it was first and second with Carlos, put a great bunt, and then Sogi was going to make contact, and Nate was the third, and it was a great contact play.
Just like the way things are going with runners in scoring position, how much do you need to just kind of do those little things that you did?
Yeah, I think, we hit some goals hard today. Like Alex hit the one down the line, the one Romy hit, I don't know, whatever. But we did a better job. We're getting there. Thought it was a good baseball game, and I think the bullpen after the fifth were really good, and we played good defense, so it was a good win.
How big were Kelly and Murphy there?
What do you think? Nah, just kidding. That's the thing about Zach, that we saw what happened yesterday, right? He was really, really good. What's happened next, and throughout the last, his last 2 years is the up and downs, right? And he went out there, did an amazing job. The kid is going to face lefties all the time, and what was the last pitch? 97, I think it was, and there was a lot of emotion. A lot of guys grew up today, and that's where we at too. It's not like we have a bunch of veterans that know what happens in October. So that was a huge learning experience for those two guys.
How are you guys balancing that, young guys learning, but these also being such big games?
We're not balancing. We're balancing wins. Our plan is to play in the playoffs. And we'll take all the W's we can, regardless if they're, pretty or ugly. It really doesn't matter.
We talked the other day about kind of don't start talking about October.
Yeah, it was the third catcher.
How much do you appreciate? How much do you appreciate how difficult it is to get there?
I appreciate it. I really, enjoy watching the guys preparing and suffering in the dugout. Is different. Who was it today? Oh, a good friend of mine. He told me, he's like, September is to suffer, because you still got teams around you, and you win and you look and you suffer. In October is head to head. You got control of whatever happens in that series. But in September, everything gets magnified. It's kind of like opening day again, right? 0-3, they're not gonna make it. But you have to enjoy it. We play this game, and we're blessed to be part of this. And this stadium today, they were in it. It felt yesterday. It was kind of dead. Like we were a little bit. I don't want to say flat, but it was very quiet. We didn't do much today. Kind of like the urgency was there from the get-go, and it was a fun night.
What did you see from Lucas tonight?
5 walks, and he wasn't precise today, but gave us what he had. He'll be ready for the next one.
Rickman had a couple of hard lineouts. Is that progress for him, do you think, or is he not? Yeah.
He expanded once, if I'm not mistaken. The last at bat was a great one. Hit the ball hard to left field. So we'll take a look now at the swing where we swung tonight, and we go from there. But if we swing in strikes, we're gonna be okay.
With heat and speed, did you think that was going to be enough?
Yeah. Great job by Huddy pushing him in the first foul ball. It wasn't a good reaction, and Huddy talked to him. He's like, hey, it's a contact play. It is what it is, You just got to go. And that was a lot better.
Just to circle back on Kelly, when you just think about stuff, like how much do you think that he could be?
We've been talking about this for years. As far as stuff, he's one of the best we have. We just need him to be consistent. And, today was a big first step.
What inhibits that? Is it not being able to repeat the delivery or not bounce back? Like, what's the?
Sometimes it's not bouncing back because we use him multiple innings or we use him a lot. Sometimes it's just lack of execution. We go back to last year, that huge hold against New York, right? And then the next one wasn't great, so we just got to be consistent. And he knows it. We have talked about this, we talked about it last year when we sent him down. We cannot have the up and down. Stuff-wise, he's one of the best here. And he belongs in the big leagues, but, to be here, you have to be consistent. We're good?